Welcome back to the second edition of the Yuma Union High School District Digital Newsletter. I'm Eric Patton, and along with my co-host James Kuzniak, it's nice to know that the first newsletter was at least good enough for us to get a chance to do it again.
Yep, we're back, and this time it's even better because you get to hear less of us and more from the students.
Later in this edition, we'll hear from 2 students from each of our campuses who were selected to the first semester Campus Spotlight.
But first, let's briefly get to some news.
It's December, which means that clubs and programs across the district are putting on their winter performances. Gila Ridge, Cibola, and COFA produced choir concerts, including Cibola's show, conducted by choir director Brandon Strop, that sold out 4 consecutive nights earlier this month. Gila Ridge's annual choir concert, under choir director Tim O'Brien, kicked things off on December 4th, the same night Cibola's show opened. There was also a choir and band production at Yuma High School and a fiesta at San Luis High School hosted by SLHS News, which included a few songs by band director Juan Lamelli's Mariachi Ensemble.
The Fine Arts Department all do a great job closing out the first semester in style. Another staple of this time of the year is the beginning of the winter sports season. The 19th annual Rotary Classic Basketball Tournament tipped off at the end of November. All 5 boys basketball teams in the district participated, with Yuma, Gila Ridge, and Cibola each winning at least 2 games. Here are some other early season highlights.
San Luis boys soccer has only allowed 1 goal in 3 games to start the season undefeated, while girls soccer at San Luis scored 5 goals in a shutout victory over Alhambra High School.
Defending their 2017-18 state wrestling title, Yuma High School opened this season 13-3 with Jacob Sanchez, Jaden Dobson, and Carlos Nunez all finishing the Red Mountain Tournament undefeated.
Cibola girls basketball has gone 4-0 in their first 4 AIA games with an average margin of victory of 20 points per game.
Gila Ridge girls basketball under new coach Bill Renson defeated COFA and San Luis as part of their early season schedule to get off to a 4-1 start.
We also wanted to take a few seconds to remind students to fill out their FAFSA form. Here's Gila Ridge Guidance Director Ginny Legros talking about why it's so important.
Well, actually, there's so many reasons for a student to fill out their FAFSA. First and foremost, who doesn't love free or want free money, from another source? So the federal application for federal student aid is a program to where you'll be able to fill out some information and hopefully receive free monies from the federal government. And it is all based on financial need. However, the other very important reason for you to fill out your FAFSA is if, in the event that you do not qualify for FAFSA, the universities still require you to fill out a FAFSA regardless of whether you receive any monies from the federal government or not, in order that you can receive merit scholarships from them.
Our campus communication liaisons ask teachers, counselors, and administrators on each campus who should be recognized as their school's student spotlight of the semester. The 12 students who are selected show a remarkable future in store for not only Yuma and the state of Arizona, but also our nation and the world. After you hear from them, you'll understand why.
Each interview lasted 5 to 10 minutes, so we are only showing some of the highlights from each student's conversation. Please visit yumaunion.org or the respective school websites to see the student interviews in their entirety.
And with that, here are our first semester student spotlights.
So my career goal is to do something in psychology. So far I've had like 2 or 3 things I want to go into, but the main thing that I've noticed I want to go into is becoming a guidance counselor. Because
I love you, Carlos.
The people that have helped me the most in my 4 years have been my guidance counselors. I have Davis, which is my main guidance counselor, and Dawson, who is the sponsor for the club, for the Interact Club. And they have both helped me greatly with my 4 years here, and even in times of hardship have helped me become more comfortable with the things around me.
Freshman and sophomore year, I was involved in the JV program for softball here at Cibola. And junior and senior year currently, I am involved in Cibola Student Council. And it is such an amazing part to be a part of those programs, because it's really taught me like discipline and, doing things like this, like public speaking and stuff. After high school, I'm really looking forward to attending the University of Arizona. I have recently gotten accepted there, and I'm going to be furthering my studies of biology there for about 4 years to get my generals and start majoring. And I'm possibly looking forward to transferring to a California school and getting a degree in marine biology.
I've always wanted to challenge myself and get into AP classes. Those courses have really showed me what it's like to be a better student, and I've always tried to push myself to where it's a new challenge for me every day. So for 4 years I've been doing soccer, and that's really pushed me to be a young man and a leader for not just here in school but also in the community. My career goal is to be I want to study criminology, BS, so I'm more into like scientific studies.
I'm a student that really likes to go out there and try new things. I was part of the drama club for the last 2 years. I was in the PMP class last year, which is the one, the performing arts for the whole school. I'm in the nursing 2 class, and I'm going to be taking my CNA test pretty soon in December, and I'm looking forward to being certified. I have also been part of YUHSD as a part of nursing. Last year I went to the Spring Leadership Conference in Tucson and was placed second at state for my category of healthy lifestyle. My project won second in state. And I am also part of a Police Explorer group, but this is out of school. I really like law enforcement, but at the same time I like medical field, so I like to try out both.
I'm part of a lot of clubs. I do Youths for Christ, I do YUHSD, Ed Rising. I was part of the criminal justice class for a while. After college, I want to be a teacher in America for a while, and then I want to travel to other countries and teach English to little kids. With the Ed Rising class, I've had a lot of experience in different classes. I've been to the special ed class, I've been to Desert Mesa. I'm currently shadowing a teacher here at the high school. It's actually really cool because we're actually the first nursing class of Gila Ridge, so it's really new, but we get a lot of hands-on. Tuesday mornings we go to clinicals at 5:30, and that's like the most hands-on I've ever been. We get to deal with the residents, we get to actually go alongside the CNAs there and the nurses, and we have our very own lab actually where we can practice those skills.
A lot of things I do outside of school, whether it be Civil Air Patrol or stuff in school like band, my main thing is to just help people succeed in their goals. You know, when people helped me help in my own goals, I really appreciate them a lot, so I kind of just want to return the favor towards them. After high school, I plan to be accepted into the United States Air Force Academy, and through there I hope to become a pilot, but looking forward from that, I do hope to become an astronaut. Definitely what helps me is the collaboration I'm able to have with other people. Definitely in the classes here, I get to work with a lot of people in a lot of group projects, and especially in the band, I get to work with other people. I get to have experiences leading them.
I've been involved with soccer, the cross-country team, the performance band from San Jose High School. I've also been involved with the National Honor Society. I'm currently the president of AVID. I've been with my class of 2019 club to fundraise for our graduation. I've also volunteered around campus. I'm currently a student worker. I just like to stay active around campus. After high school, I'm planning to join Arizona State University. Okay. I plan to pursue a career in civil engineering. Ever since my father, he's a contractor in the Yuma area, and I guess that's where my likes and the foundation for engineering came up. Always seeing these structures and the houses being built, that's where my passion for construction began, so I want to do it to a higher scale, to a higher level.
So the biggest activity that I do, I would say, would be student council. I am student body vice president, and it has had a huge impact on my life. I think I am the person I am today because of my student council advisor, Mr. Rebeck, and I also do kind of branching out of student council, class of 2019. Although I'm not sure what I want to be, I am sure that I want to keep pushing myself and always trying to be the best person I could be and inspiring others along the way. I love swim with all my heart. Just the people there, the environment, everything, it is everything that I love. And just that day is when I realized high school's over. Not high school's over, but high school is near an end. And if you want to make a change, if you want to inspire people, now is the time.
I want to go to college in Phoenix. I have family in Phoenix, so I want to go to college over there, so I'm closer to them, and I want to study psychology. I really like how people think, and like nobody thinks the same, and like behaviors of people, and I kind of want to study that and like study the brain. I actually took a psychology class my junior year at Cibola, and that's what got my interest a lot, and I loved it, so I kind of want to move forward with that. I walked in my junior year to the Old Vista with 2 credits, and I currently need 5 more just to graduate.
I'm graduating in December of 2018. Feels like a dream. All the like the online programs, so like A+ and ALP, and the fact that they could help like me progress at my own rate, like, so it's allowing me to work faster than rather than sitting inside like a classroom and having to take a class that would have to take like a few months. I could take it in like a week or 2 weeks. Me personally, I want to become a barber because, like, I don't know, ever since I was little I've always like just to like cut hair.
So how nervous was it the first time you were giving that guy a haircut?
I was very nervous, but I had to like show confidence in myself so that way he didn't feel nervous, because if he felt nervous, then, well, I probably would have messed up a lot more.
I've always been driven to be a straight A student and pass my tests and everything. That's just, I don't know, just something that has always stuck to me. It's just like what I do now is gonna impact where I end up later, and is gonna impact my future. So I guess that's what motivates me, and that's what keeps me going. When I took a construction class here last year, it made me realize that I'm more of a hands-on person, and I like to build things and make things, so it kind of drove me more to really become passionate about being a biomedical engineer and studying that in college. I think a lot of it has to do with the range of courses you get to choose from. Like, if you want to challenge yourself, they offer AP courses, and of course your teachers are always there to help you and motivate you and show that they're there for you.
Well, initially it's get into college, and thankfully I've been accepted into ASU. You know,
that explains the sweatshirt.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to get a proper education there and then just head out into something along the lines of technology, because I feel that's the way the world's progressing, and I'll be able to find jobs there. If you're just doing the work, and let's say you have a really big issue and you're not able to fix it yourself, or you look for some videos on the internet and you still can't figure it out, if you don't ask your teacher, or like, even that is I believe is a little relationship communication, just even a question, then you won't be able to really understand how they want it done and the procedures that they're trying to teach you to get to that issue, to a solution.
Well, thank you everyone for spending a few minutes with us. We hope you enjoyed our second installment of this digital newsletter, and as always, we welcome your feedback. For James Kuzniak, I'm Eric Patton. Thanks again for watching.